Good morning and welcome to our weekly style snack. I'm so happy to be here. I love joining you every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And I love this time together. So thank you for joining me. For those of you who are new to my community, welcome. We're thrilled to have you here. And I hope you'll jump in and start sharing. I also want to share that we have just reached 5,000 members in our Capsule Wardrobes for Classic Style Facebook group, which is really exciting. It's a wonderful, wonderful group. It's supportive, it's kind, it's full of really knowledgeable women who are generous with what they know. And if you haven't joined that group yet, I hope you will. It's a lot of fun. We do different things in there, challenges and different things. So I hope you'll join that group and it as it continues to grow. We would love to have you there. So right now we are doing a summer capsule wardrobe essentials series. Summer is coming. Spring is officially here at my house and I love it. And summer, it comes every year. Even in the depths of winter, we feel like it may never be warm again, but it is actually coming. And as the name of my group suggests, I'm all about capsule wardrobes. I actually have a business around it. I create seasonal capsule wardrobe guides, and the summer capsule wardrobe guide is coming very soon. So if you're not on the wait list, um, you should get on the wait list because you'll be the first to know when it's released. And you can join there at stunningstyle.com/society. But I know a thing or two about capsule wardrobes, and a lot of you want help building your own capsule wardrobe. It can be quite daunting, as I talked about last week. Uh, it can be overwhelming, and you're not really sure where to start. So, or maybe you want to refine your existing capsule wardrobe. So, I'm doing this series to help you with some essentials that go in a summer capsule wardrobe. Last week we talked about accessories. Today we are talking about tops. And admittedly, in the fall and the winter, I wear a lot of dark neutrals. In the spring, I start to lighten up and add a little more color. And it can be really startling to anyone who knows me well when I start to wear a lot more color in the summer. But it's summer. Hello, sunshine and happiness. I'm so glad you're here, summer. And because the weather is warmer, the clothes are smaller, and it's not as overwhelming to wear the whole Crayola crayon box. Summer is all about fun, vacation, pool parties, barbecues, fireworks, watermelon, and sunshine. And it's fun to have more fun with your wardrobe. And while I love to wear color in the summer, if everything in my wardrobe is colorful, my summer capsule wardrobe would not be very functional. For most wardrobes, the tops carry the burden of bringing variety, color, pattern, and interesting details to our outfits. Tops are where a lot of our style and personality will show through and where we can have the most fun. I don't think I've ever used the word fun that many times in a single day, but fun. This heavy lifting category is also usually the largest category in a capsule wardrobe. And because a capsule wardrobe is curated, it's selective and it's refined to your favorites, and they're all meant to go together, so it's very versatile. We demand a lot from each piece. And we want balance. We want versatility, we want variety, we want style, we want function and fun from our wardrobe. And it's easy to believe that every single item in your capsule wardrobe has to be special and have all of those qualities. But just like the ingredients in a recipe, every wardrobe item has a different purpose and they can't all be truffle oil. So to help you achieve all of those things for your wardrobe as a whole, I have 4 categories of essential tops for you to consider including in your capsule wardrobe. And as I'm going, go ahead and leave me any questions and comments that you have, and I'll answer them at the end. And I want to know if any of you have wear more color in the summer than you do the other seasons of the year, or if it's just me. So before you choose your summer capsule wardrobe tops, I have some questions for you to ask yourself for a lot of reasons, but mostly the triple digit heat. My preferences and requirements for the types of tops that I wear in the summer are very different from the other 3 seasons. And there are some questions that you can ask yourself so you can narrow down what you really want and will actually wear in the summer, to avoid being caught up in what you think you should include or just sticking to the preferences that you have for the rest of the year. These questions will give you a lot of clarity. First, you need to ask yourself, do you need mostly casual or dressy tops? If you work in an office or anywhere that requires a nicer look, then you're going to probably not base your whole wardrobe on t-shirts. You can have nice t-shirts, and there are a lot of workplaces that will allow you to wear nice t-shirts, but consider what types of tops you actually wear for most of the summer. And then what style of tops do you prefer? Because of the heat, your most summer tops are either tees or blouses. What sleeve lengths do you prefer? What fabric weight do you prefer? Do you prefer anything that's light so it keeps you cool? Or do you like things that are a little more structured and substantial so they stay in place? Or so they look a little more dressy and put together for your job? What materials do you wear in the summer? Does the heat mean you will only wear natural fibers that breathe well and keep you cool? Or because you spend most of the day inside, it doesn't really matter that much and you'll just wear what you like? What length of tops do you like in the summer? What kind of fit do you want from your tops? Do you wear things a little looser and airier in the summer because it is so hot? Or do you prefer something more tailored and figure skimming, because that's just what you prefer? What kind of bottoms are you going to wear these tops with? Because that will change some of your answers to these questions above. And what's your preferred neckline? I'm sure there are a lot more questions that you can ask yourself, but those are some that will really help you narrow down as you're choosing the tops for your summer capsule wardrobe. And as we've talked about many, many times, I 150% suggest and recommend that you shop your closet for the majority of this. That's what I do with the Stunning Style capsule wardrobe guides. I base them on foundational pieces that most women have in their closets, and then include a few special pieces to refresh your wardrobe or to give you some new life or new ideas and just change it up. But it's not about going out and buying a whole new wardrobe every season, whether we're talking about my wardrobe guides or you're building it yourself. This is not about starting from scratch and running out and trying to construct this online or in stores. This is about shopping your closet first. What do you already have that fits this criteria that you love and want to wear? Okay, so the first category of tops, as we talked about a few weeks ago, neutrals are the foundation of every wardrobe, and it's what every outfit is built on. They're not fun to talk about, they're not fun to shop for, but they are critical to have a functional wardrobe, especially if you're talking about a capsule wardrobe. Even though you might want your summer capsule wardrobe to be all about color, that color needs something to anchor it, or you'll look like Rainbow Bright exploded on you. Let me know if you watched Rainbow Bright when you were a kid. Did you have a Rainbow Bright doll too? I had one. While I like to watch the show, I would not want to wear it most days. So include at least one neutral top in your summer capsule wardrobe. When it comes to pants, like long pants, I almost always wear neutral colors, but in the summer, most of us are likely to wear something colorful on the bottom because they're smaller, right? Shorts and skirts are smaller, and it's easier to wear color on bottom than it is with pants that go all the way to your ankle. You're going to need some neutral tops to go with those. And I say at least one. To be honest, I've included more than one in my own wardrobe. So what are your favorite summer neutrals that will go with everything? Some version of white, off-white, ivory, cream, whatever version of white suits your skin tone and coloring is a great summer option because it lightens an outfit and it immediately feels more summery. I'd be lying if I said I'm not including a black top in my wardrobe because black is my very favorite neutral forever and always of all time. But I definitely am including a white tee. And this is mine. This one is thick enough that it's not transparent. I like the little bit of ribbing detail. I love V-neck or scoop neck in the summer. I like the shorter, more cap sleeve length. The length of it is really good for me for my personal body type. So, and I like that it skims my shape. Sorry, the camera doesn't like white. Anyway, it blows it out. But so it'll go with every bottom that I have for the summer. It's not 100% cotton. It does have some spandex in it. It has to be a t-shirt, but it is still pretty breathable. And let me look at my other questions I asked about tops. Yeah, those are the questions. And I mostly wear casual clothes. So this fits perfectly into my wardrobe. And so this is a neutral t-shirt that I am including in my capsule. I have 4 neutrals that I'm including in my capsule wardrobe, and I have a t-shirt in each color, black, white, navy, and silver, and they will get a lot of wear this summer so that I can wear those colorful bottoms that I do like to wear in the summertime. The next category that I would include is a solid colored top. Include at least one solid colored top, and when I know before you ask me, the question is, what color do I choose? I would choose your favorite color or your signature color. It's your favorite for a reason, and who wouldn't want to wear their very most favorite color that gets them compliments every single time? You'll always look and feel amazing in it. And if you love the color that much, you probably have more of it in your closet, and it's likely to go with quite a bit of your wardrobe. A solid colored top in your favorite color is a very versatile piece. It's an instant winner, and it will automatically brighten your day every time you put it on. It's an easy outfit to put together if you just wear your solid colored top in your favorite color with a neutral bottom. Done and done. You'll look and feel great all day. It's like wearing happiness. And I speak film script. I quote movies all the time. It's a game my husband and I have. We love to quote movies. And to butcher one of my favorite lines from a movie, wearing your favorite color gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy, and happy people just don't shoot their husbands. But they're words to live by, my friends. Words to live by. Okay, she was actually talking about exercise, but the same principle applies. And I'll show you the movie clip really fast because it's like 10 seconds. Oh, no, my computer's muted so that you wouldn't hear all my notifications. I'll have to turn it back on. Hold on.
Exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people just don't shoot their husbands.
Right. Happy few people just don't shoot their husbands, and you can do the same thing by wearing your favorite color sometimes. And mine is this one. Turquoise, this specific version of turquoise is my signature color. Blue, all blues are my favorite color. I love blue, but this blue is my very favorite. I love it. I collect it obsessively. I can't get enough of it. And this t-shirt is definitely going in my summer capsule wardrobe. And I'm actually wearing the formula I just told you. I'm wearing this solid color green t-shirt. I like green. It's not my very, very favorite or signature color. And a pair of cropped jeans today. Throw on some leopard wedges and last week's accessories that we discussed, some earrings and a little necklace. And I've got an outfit, a very easy outfit formula. The next category of tops is, hold on, let me mute my computer again because my kid's new favorite thing to do is to spam me in Messenger. And so my computer is constantly dinging at me because they're sending me gifts and all kinds of things. So anyway, the next category of tops is a pattern top. Pattern is easier to wear in smaller doses for some of us, and a summer top is a great option for including it in your capsule closet. I personally will not wear patterned pants or patterned shorts. I do have a couple of patterned skirts, but shorts and pants, those are an absolute no for me. You might love patterned bottoms. I can't do it. So for some of, and even if you love pattern bottoms or not, a pattern top is a great option to bring some pattern into your wardrobe. So the questions you need to ask yourself about that are, do you prefer a neutral pattern? Or would you rather have a neutral plus one color pattern? Or do you want a multicolor pattern? One method of creating a seasonal capsule wardrobe color palette is to find a great multicolored pattern item and build your whole wardrobe around those colors, and then use other pieces to draw the colors of that pattern out. Now, it's going to depend on a lot of different things in your pattern, how large the pattern is, how many colors are in it, how bold those colors are. But it is a method that some people use, and a top is a great option to do that. So I have a top, one top. It's hard for me to find pattern tops in my color palette and in patterns that I like to wear. So this is the only one I have for summer. And this top is basically a wearable color palette deck for me. These are all colors that I love and colors I wear in my, year-round wardrobe, but specifically in the summer. And this shirt will go with pretty much every summer bottom that I have. And I call this my Fiesta top. I've had it for a few years, but it's a great pattern top for my wardrobe. So is there a pattern that makes you feel particularly summery that can help you decide what pattern? Is this the season that you want floral patterns? Like, are you really drawn to florals in the summer, or a nautical inspired striped tee? Do you want to wear something that reminds you of fireworks, or something that reminds you of the beach or the ocean? It could be a graphic tee that reminds you of a favorite vacation or a destination, or just, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be stripes. It could be a graphic tee would be an awesome choice if you like graphic tees. So those are some questions to consider as you include or think about which pattern top to include. And then the last category of tops that I include in my uh, capsule wardrobe for the summer is a holiday top. In the United States, we have three patriotic holidays in the summer. We have Memorial Day, which is the unofficial start to summer, and we celebrate all those who have fought for our country. The 4th of July is when we celebrate our national independence. And Labor Day is the unofficial end of summer, and we take a day off from all of the hard work we do that builds and sustains our country. And in my state, we have an additional patriotic holiday at the end of July when we celebrate the when our state was first settled. Because I'm in the West, right? And so the western side of the United States was settled later. And for all of these holidays, the official color palette in the United States is red, white, and blue. So those colors always figure into my summer capsule wardrobe because it's kind of the unofficial color palette of summer, really. I mean, it's everywhere. And I make sure that I have at least one top that I can wear to feel festive on those holidays. And, if those aren't colors that you necessarily wear and you don't want to base your whole wardrobe around any of those colors, having just one top that you can wear on those holidays and feel like you're participating in the holiday and feel like you're dressing festive, one top can cover all of those days because you can wear it with different things. And it could be as simple as a solid colored tee. So if we're in the United States, you could choose a solid colored tee in red or blue, or even the white one, and then use your accessories to bring in those other colors, or a blue and white striped tee, or something that's red and white with stars, or blue and white with stars. For you, it could be a more overtly festive, like a fireworks graphic tee, or something that says 4th of July. You can make it as basic or as fancy as you want to. So for mine, I have two. I have a red V-neck t-shirt that I could wear this with white shorts. I could wear it with denim shorts. I could wear it with navy shorts. If I'm really feeling festive, I could pair it with some cobalt blue shorts. I could wear this with. I have a navy and white striped skirt. I mean, I could make so many different patriotic holiday outfits with this one t-shirt. Or I have this navy and white striped tee that I also really love. I could pair this with my red skirt with white shorts and red sandals. I mean, there's so many different ways that I can make a red, white, and blue outfit with either of these tops. Even if I'm only wearing, I could do it with this sticking to neutrals, sticking to navy and white. I could still make a patriotic outfit with this t-shirt. So I don't know about you, but I do love to dress for holidays. And even if sometimes at Christmas time I'm so overwhelmed and just done, I have gone to a Christmas party wearing all black, but my lips are red, and that is festive enough. In the summer, I don't tend to have as many overwhelming activities as we do during the big holiday season, and I am more likely to go all out for the dressing and the festives, and so I do like to dress up for those holidays, and I do consider that when I create the capsule wardrobe guides, the Stunning Style capsule wardrobe guides. I do think about what are the holidays coming up in the season and making sure that you have outfits that are appropriate for those holidays and pieces that are versatile for your whole season, but that you can use to create these holiday outfits. So I know some people enjoy going out and buying a specific outfit just for a holiday, but I'm all about versatility and mixing and matching. If I'm buying something for holiday wear, I need to be able to wear it in my everyday wardrobe as well. That's important to me. But if you like doing that, go for it. So those are the 4 categories: a neutral top, a solid colored top, a patterned top, and a holiday top. That's only 4 tops. But now you strike a balance. Now that you have these 4 categories of tops to think about, it's time to decide how many of each will get a spot in your summer capsule wardrobe. But this really narrows it down for you. And there might be other categories that I haven't considered. These are just the 4 that I think about. And they're a great way to get that balance of, where is it? The balance, versatility, variety, style, function, and fun from your entire wardrobe. Because if you have only a wardrobe of Fiesta tops, well, you're going to have a hard time. You're going to have a hard time making outfits. So these categories should really make a great foundation for your summer capsule wardrobe. All right, I am ready to answer questions now. If it looks like a lot of you have done it. I've been using this streaming app so I can do things like show you that little movie clip, and because the quality is better and it's just a better experience. There is a little thing that you can click so that I can see your name. So up in the description of this live, and if you haven't clicked it, it won't show me your name, and it'll just say Facebook user. So if I don't see your name, I'm sorry, but I want to know who I'm talking to. Heather says, hey, hi Heather. Heather says, I get cold in the air conditioning. Oh my gosh, me too. I suffer. I'm so cold all the time. I'm freezing. I have a big fluffy cardigan that I wear in my office, and I run the floor heater under my desk. I took it off and turned it off for my live because I hate white noise. I didn't want to make you listen to it, but I freeze the most in the summer because of the air conditioning. I shut the vent in my office. I shut my office door. I crank on my office heater or my space heater, and I open the window. So I'm with you. I'm sorry, Heather. I'm sorry you freeze. Let's see. Liza says, oh, I can't wait. Well, I'm so glad. I hope you've enjoyed it. Angela says hello. Stacy says hello. Judith says hello from England. Sharon, Tony, Samantha, Heather all say hello. Well, hello. I'm so glad you joined us. Helena says, where is that t-shirt from? It looks perfect. If you're talking about the white one, I am going to be including it in the summer capsule wardrobe for the Sunny Style capsule wardrobe guide. So the link to it will be in there, and you can join the waiting list by going to stunningstyle.com/society, and we will add the link here. And you'll be the first to know when it comes out. It's coming sooner than you might think. And there's always a mad dash when I launch. So it's really good to go on the waiting list. Let's see. A Facebook user says, always on the hunt for the perfect white tee. Oh, I know. I am too. And this one is hands down my favorite. My others, well, they might get purged because I just love this one so much. Sandra says, good afternoon. I think Mary might be laughing at a lot of people are laughing at that Legally Blonde clip. Oh my gosh, y'all, when I need a mood boost, or if I'm like feeling down, or if I'm feeling discouraged, or like I can't do that, I will go watch Perfectly Blonde. It just makes me feel like I can do anything. It's such a good movie. It's a great movie. If you haven't watched Perfectly Blonde, you're really missing out. It's funny. So Mary, Holly, Beth, love Legally Blonde. Emily says, and no one washes their hair immediately after a perm. No one. Any Cosmo girl would know that. It's funny. I could quote movies with you all day. Rachel says she's so excited she can catch us live on YouTube. Well, Rachel, I'm excited that you're joining us. That's one of the benefits of using the streaming app, is that I can stream it to almost all of my places. A Facebook user says, hello, your tips are amazing. Well, thank you, Facebook user. I wish I knew what your name was, because that's a super awesome compliment. I appreciate that. Heather says, I rarely find a good multicolor pattern because they're often too blurry for me. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to consider for each of us, what we like, scale of the pattern, what the actual pattern is, what colors are in it, and how that fits our style and our color palette. So it's hard for me to I when I find a great pattern in my colors, I it's one of those things that I'll splurge on because they're so hard to come by, and I always get a lot of wear out of them. Heather says off stripes, of course. So I didn't want to show that one because it is striped, and I have so many striped tops. But my other patterned tops for summer that I have were either neutral, or they were a neutral and one color. And I really wanted to show you the multicolor pattern, and that's the only one I got. So, but I have some other patterns. I do. I have a lot of stripes, but I do have other patterns. Judith says, hi, hello. Janice says, do you have any thoughts on face shape and neckline? I don't put those two together at all, actually. For me, neckline had, well, for me personally, I love a V-neck or a scoop neck in the summer because it's hot outside. So in my house, yes, it's freezing, but we get about a month of triple digit heat here. And I just really prefer the look and feel of an open neckline in the summer. A V neckline is also universally flattering to, I think, all body types. It's open, it opens your face, it opens your neck, it opens up your chest, and it lengthens and elongates this area. So there are other necklines that are less flattering depending on your body type and other things, but a V-neck or a scoop neck works for just about anyone. The only women who can struggle somewhat with a neckline like this is if you're very busty and this comes too low. I know that can make some women uncomfortable, but it's easy to find some that are not super low. But I've never connected face shape with neckline. That's interesting. Liza says, good evening from Sweden. Well, hello, Liza. Another Facebook user says, we have no AC in our fridge. I'm not sure what that means. Another Facebook, oh, in our office. You have no AC in your office? Is that even legal? Like building code standards, depending on where you live? I mean, that would be unbearable. That could be just, oh my gosh. Well, then you definitely need fabrics that can breathe, and heat would be your number one consideration, I would imagine, in a lot of these things. It's just tolerating the cool. Eek. Another Facebook user says, hello. Stacy says, what kind of jacket or sweater should we get? So that is a valid question. I wear jackets and sweaters in the summer, indoors, and sometimes in the evenings. It can get cool in the evenings. A denim jacket is a great option. It's very, very versatile, very useful. You could get a blue denim color or a colored one, or a white one is another great summer for option. And then otherwise, you can get some kind of a cardigan. Those are easy, especially if you're wanting to wear it in. So the denim jacket is really more for outside. Like if you're going out in the evening, you're going to a concert, or you're going to be eating on the patio and it's going to get chilly and you're going to be outside, a denim jacket is a great option. For inside, when a denim jacket can feel a little more restrictive or whatever, you can get a cardigan. I would choose a neutral cardigan in the style that you prefer. And so I keep one in my office. It's not that one. The one I keep in here in my office is about maximum comfort and warmth, and it's not something I wear outside of my chair. And so I'm just trying to stay comfortable, and I'm not working in an office, right? And so there you could keep one at your desk or wherever that you just use to cover up with. And I would choose a neutral that goes with your summer outfit that would look good with any outfit. Or I would get, if you want one that is actually part of your outfit, I would get your favorite neutral in the style of cardigan that you like. Or a knit blazer is a great option. I personally don't wear blazers. Even when I wore suits in a corporate job, my blazer lived on the back of my chair. I never wore it. So I'm not partial to blazers. Um, but a knit blazer is a great option for comfort and function and style. And I would say it probably offers a little more warmth than your typical suit blazer. Um, so yeah, it depends on a lot of things, Stacy. I hope that helped. Helena says, thanks, you're welcome. Another Facebook user says, when does the summer guide come out? It'll be out in May. Cecilia says, hi, April. Thanks for all the great ideas. Here in Phoenix, summer lasts 5 to 6 months. I totally agree that wearing your favorite colors makes you feel happy. I've been doing that a lot lately. Yeah, Cecilia, summer lasts like 9 months at your house. It's really hot there, but really nice in the winter. So this is really, really helpful to you because that's probably your biggest wardrobe of the year. And I'm glad you've been wearing your favorite colors and it's been making you happy. Jenna says, for neutrals, either white or off-white, how do you pick the best shade with skin tone? Oh, Janice, that is a question I cannot answer in a Q&A. Like, that's a far more involved, in-depth thing. But, I mean, I would just say, how do you look in each of them, or how do you feel in them, is the quick and dirty answer. Kimberly says, how do you care for your t-shirts to keep their shape? Well, I never ever put my clothes in the dryer. The only clothes of mine that go in the dryer are underwear and socks. Everything else is hung up to dry. The heat ruins the elasticity in your clothing. So, and washing in hot water will also do that, but the heat of the dryer is even worse. And the second thing is, most people wash their clothes too much. I worked in retail for several years. I worked in an expensive men's suiting store, among other things, and I can tell you that natural fibers specifically are not meant to be washed as often as you wear them. So if I wear something and if it's not actually dirty, like there's no actual dirt or anything on it, and it smells good, right? Then it just gets hung back up in my closet. I only wash my clothes when they're actually dirty. So I can wear a t-shirt a few times before I need to wash it, or a pair of jeans a few times before I need to wash it. So the less you wash and dry your clothes, the longer the color will last, and they'll keep their shape and avoid heat. Nora says, I'm enjoying your enthusiasm. Well, thank you, Nora. I enjoyed all of your enthusiasm as well. Carmen says, I'm excited for the summer guide. Summer is the hardest time for me to pull together a stylish outfit. I like laying, but it's not practical in the heat. Carmen, you just voiced the summer wardrobe problem of every woman on the planet. It is hard to put together stylish summer outfits because exactly what you said, layering is not happening. Jackets, and then the boots and all the details that we add to our outfits the other 3 seasons of the year, not happening this summer. It is too hot. So that's one of the benefits of the wardrobe guide, is I do it all for you. Heather says, do you have a hanging space in your laundry room? Yes and no. So we have 2 laundry rooms. We have one upstairs, and then, but that one, the person who built this house, the laundry room and the mud room were all one room, and there I just couldn't cope. We had it there for a long time. I couldn't cope with the laundry and the backpacks and the shoes and the coats and blah, 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 blah. It was too much. Plus, there's a door going out of our mudroom. Anyway, I couldn't. I couldn't. So when we finished our basement, we put a small laundry room down there, and that one only has room for the washer and the dryer. It's as wide as my washer and dryer, and then the width of a door to walk in, and then I have some shelves here in the corner, and that's all that's in that laundry room. In this upstairs laundry room that no longer houses my washer and dryer slash mudroom, I do have a rack where I hang up clothes to dry. So when I do the laundry, anything I'm going to hang dry, I come back upstairs with it and I hang it up in the mudroom, former laundry room. So yeah, I have a rack there. You can also hang them on doorknobs. There are also drying racks that you can buy. Before I had that, like when we lived in apartments and things, you can buy a collapsible drying rack anywhere, Target, Bed Bath & Beyond. And so it folds down when you're not using it. Or IKEA even has one that you can pull out from the wall. You attach it to the wall and it's like an accordion and you can push it back when you're not using it. So if you don't have the space or if you have extra, so some of the stuff, like when my husband, if he's hanging up the stuff, he does not use as much of his part of the closet as I do. So he has empty rod space and he'll hang things up on his part of the closet. So if you don't have hanging space, you can buy drying racks. And if you like for drying sweaters, if you have one that you feel like would stretch when it dries, they have drying racks that are flat and they're mesh. They do take up more room though. I haven't seen any that are collapsible. And you just lay the sweater, like you shape your sweater and lay it out on that mesh drying rack, but you can only fit one sweater at a time on that. And I haven't seen any fold up. So that was a really long answer to a very short question. That might have been more than you wanted to know. Diana says, I love that washing advice. Well, you're welcome. I can tell you a lot of men ruin their expensive suits by getting them dry cleaned and pressed far too often, and it just ruins the fibers. That's men with shiny suits. They get them pressed a lot, and it compresses the fiber. And I won't go into it. I could talk all day on it. Janice says, based on your recommendations and articles, I decided to try wearing a striped tee, and my husband paid me the best compliment this morning. He never notices what I wear. He said he loved my top. Thank you, April. Yay. Well, Janice, I love that. So if I were you, I would notice more details about that top. Yes, it's striped. What colors is it? How much contrast is it? What's the scale of the stripes? What's the neckline? Like, I would look about more details at that top and see what else you love about it or that's getting you compliments on it, because it could be a combination of things. And not every, so I mean, I buy striped shirts like it's my job, but not every striped shirt out there is for me. So I would dive into that one. Anything you get compliments in, you should figure out why. Laura says, do you iron t-shirt style dresses? I like these for our hot summer, but hard to get ones that hold their shape. Laura, I despise ironing, and I love t-shirt dresses, especially in the summer. And I have several, and I hang them to dry just like my other clothes. I do not put them in the dryer. They will shrink. I mean, do not dry them. And then if it needs something, you can either hang it in the shower and let the steam from the shower do its job, because t-shirt material, if it's cotton, it'll release those wrinkles fairly easily. Or I have a handheld steamer, and I will use my steamer because it's just a quick thing. I just hang it and and I just pull out this one thing rather than get out my ironing board and then get out my iron and then wait for it to heat up and oh, I hate to iron. Oh, I hate it. So no, I don't iron anything I don't have to. Anything will get a quick steam if it needs it. I do iron a few things that absolutely require it, but a quick steam and shower can solve a lot of your problems, or a handheld steamer. Allison says, hi, April. Well, hi, Allison. I'm glad you joined us. So those are all the questions and comments I see. Oh no, another one. Diana says ironing is the worst. Yeah, just no. I hate it. I used to starch my own shirts when I worked in a restaurant because in college I couldn't afford to get them dry cleaned. We had to wear white button ups and they had to be starched, like stand on their own starched. So I starched my own shirts and I hate it. Never, never more. I don't think I've starched anything since my my children's baby blessing dresses. Like those were probably the last things I've ever starched. That was a special occasion. That's it. A wedding day, I would starch something. If I got invited to the Oscars, I would starch something, but really, it's going to take a lot to get me to do that. All right. I don't see any other questions or comments. If I missed yours, I apologize. It wasn't intentional. And I will come back and answer questions after. I want to thank you so much for joining me. I always enjoy this midweek break with you, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. This series will continue next week. It's 3 more weeks or 4 more weeks, including today. Oh, I can't see my screen. We have 3 more coming up. So you don't want to miss those. It'll be every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, just like always. And I'm looking forward to sharing more of the Summer Capsule Wardrobe Essentials series with you as you build your own capsule wardrobe. And if you want it done for you, you can get on the waiting list at stunningstyle.com/society because the summer guide is launching soon and you don't want to miss it. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Have a wonderful week. And I will look forward to seeing you soon.